Hello and welcome to the Bentley channel. I'm Shmee150 and you join me on a beautiful afternoon here in sunny California at the end of an incredibly successful day at the Quail. Now this event, as part of Monterey Car Week 2023, has been celebrating its 20th anniversary, and in much the same vein we're here today to take a look at a very special car which also celebrates 2 decades, 20 years of a legend. The original Bentley Continental GT. Now this Continental GT Speed, equipped with the W12 engine, pays tribute to where it all began. It's a bespoke commission, a one of one, with plenty of wonderful details via Bentley Mulliner, which we're going to be taking a look at today. Now alongside me is the very first production Bentley Continental GT that rolled off the production line back in December 2003. This particular car, chassis 20001, was the very first. This is where it began, and it's a car I've seen myself before when visiting the Bentley Heritage Fleet in Crewe, England, where this car was assembled back then. We've had 3 generations of the car. It's been an icon. It has transformed things along the way, but this was the start. Let's run through the specification and see how Bentley Mulliner have created the modern tribute to it. The paintwork is Cypress Green metallic, this very bright metallic deep grey paintwork with the green tint to it. Inside, take a look at the saddle leather that we have complemented with the deep Burr Walnut trims, the veneers that you can see throughout the interior of the car. Now what's interesting is when we start to look at the new Continental GT Speed and see some of those comparatives, but of course this was equipped with the W12 engine. It's an engine that's been, again, iconic in its own right, all the way through to now nearing the end of its production life, but this being the very latest generation GT Speed. The car is painted in the exact same Cypress Green metallic paint. We have the darkened areas, as you can see, but rather than having the exposed carbon fibre, the styling parts below by Mulliner are painted with the saddle pinstripe that you'll see throughout, from the areas around the front to the side skirt to all of the other details that are throughout the car. Now this particular example has actually been created for a customer here in the United States. It's going to be remaining over here as well, but I want to bring you around to show you the interior of this also, because inside here things have gone even further, demonstrating what's possible via Mulliner. We again have the saddle leather, but this time around you'll spot it's complemented by the inserts around the side bolsters in cypress leather. Within the central console, again, we have the deep Burr veneers, but you'll also spot that wheel graphic that represents the original wheels found on the car on the one of one commission. When we come over towards the doors, take a look here at the veneers, how you've got the matte finish above and the bright gloss finish below, an example of what's possible to do on the interior. And then if you move towards the side sills, you'll see there how there's the illuminated graphic featuring both the original car and the new car as well, offering this opportunity to make something that's so close to the original but completely modernizes it as well, bringing these ideas and thoughts forwards. I want to show you something that we happen to have back here as well. If I just pop this out to show you, this is a very special Baton that's been created to accompany this car, to be transferred along its lifetime. Basically 20 different people will have the opportunity to drive in the cars, to be part of the story, and each will inscribe their name on the piece of paper that's contained within. A special memento that really accompanies the car throughout its lifespan, throughout its lifetime. And we're going to keep this safely in here in the back of the Continental GT Speed for the time being. It's undoubtedly a beautiful looking car. It is a wonderful thing to drive, a lovely thing to experience, and the fact that it so closely pays tribute to where it began, to the first of its type, to the first Continental GT, to where it started in Crewe, England. This is without doubt a very special thing that we've been able to see here at the Quail. This is just the start. Monterey Car Week pulling together some fantastic machines and a lovely opportunity to see this car, which is no doubt going to be incredibly well enjoyed by its very, very lucky customer. There are a few more things I would like to show you. We're listening in the background to the car heading out, the Bentley Speed 6. That's the factory works car from the continuation series, but I'd like to show you the engine bays and the W12 engines that we have in the Continental GTs, starting with the original car. Let me just open this up and come round and show you the fairly novel way to open it that was introduced. You pull up here and lift it open, where inside we have the 6-litre twin turbocharged W12 engine, the 12-cylinder engine, an engine that has been retained throughout the models over the last 20 years with, of course, evolution in terms of its power plant to what we have in here. If I just come through and open this to show you as well, the 6-litre engine now in here producing 659 horsepower and 900 Newton meters of torque, but fundamentally the W12 that's existed throughout the model's history, of course complemented also by the addition of the V8 derivatives as well. Now, to show you quickly on the wheels down here, a few extra details. This is an evolution again of the wheel. It is a 5-spoke as we have on the original car, with the addition also of the rotating Bentley logo to always be facing the right way up when the car is parked. There are some wonderful touches, as I mentioned, that have really been brought together into this car to celebrate the history, the story, what the whole car has always been about, everything that's gone into this vehicle that has so much, that's been such a big part of really the evolution of Bentley throughout that period as well, from producing approximately, back at the time this was introduced, around 1,000 or so hand-built vehicles per year, all the way through to 10 times that or so in the modern period, as we enjoy the Bentley Speed 6 rolling through the lawns of the Quail. So I hope you've enjoyed this look today at this Bentley Mulliner creation and the possibilities that can go into a vehicle, whether that's reimagining in the modern day a Continental GT or perhaps another vehicle from the back catalogue, even within a collection, or if it's a first purchase. This is a lovely machine and I hope you've enjoyed this video. So thank you very much for watching.